Good afternoon, y'all. It's 11. Well, really good morning. It's still morning. It's only 11 o'clock. So it is December 2nd, 2025. Y'all, and I'm about to get ready to make me a smoothie. So I've been trying to keep up with my smoothie, soup, and all that good stuff. Haven't really been too successful with a lot of it. Y'all, how y'all like my hair? Like, I'm not liking my hair, but I had to do something to it because yesterday I did a mousse wrap on it, so I had to do something to it, but I'm not feeling it. Like, I'm just not feeling it, y'all. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm about to get ready to make me a smoothie this morning because I'm pretty hungry, and so I don't want to start just overeating. So I'm probably going to grab, I got some frozen bananas, some frozen blueberries. It's the same vibe of a smoothie. I'm kind of out of, let me get some ice here. I'm kind of out of a lot of ingredients, but I don't know. But I am going to be using today, y'all, we are going to try the tropical mango smoothie. So we're gonna be trying this one today. So this is the one, the pouch that I'm gonna use, tropical mango. I'm like, should I mix in, would it be nasty if I mixed in banana with it? But then I do have the pineapple. So I may end up doing tropical pineapple mango smoothie, something like that. But anyways, that's what we're gonna do. I'm about to make me a quick smoothie. I'm not gonna put a lot of blueberries inside of here because I don't want the smoothie to be like, you know, made of blueberry. I don't want it to be blue. I want it to be more orange. But these are all fresh frozen blueberries right here. I just froze them. They are all fresh frozen blueberries. I just got them. What? And they just rolled right up under the stove. I'm gonna have to get that. But yeah, I have some fresh frozen blueberries. I just put like a little handful of them, and then I'm going to add some banana. I'm gonna add, these are sweet too because I made sure before I froze them that they were sweet before I froze them. And then I'm gonna show y'all, this is what they look like when you freeze the banana like fresh, and it be this color and not brown. So I'm gonna put, this is maybe half, this will be considered like half a banana, or maybe one whole banana. I think this is considered one whole banana. So I think I put one whole banana in here, which is like 5 pieces. So I put that in there. I'm just going ahead and putting all of my ingredients inside of here. So I'm also going to go ahead and do half of this mango smoothie mix. Not all of it, I'm gonna do half because I don't know how this is gonna turn out. And then I'm gonna do half of the pineapple mix. So I'm just gonna do half and half. So I'll have some left. So I have like, yeah, I did half and half. So I did half and half of these two. And I was thinking about, it wouldn't be going too far if I put banana. We're gonna put some banana in here too. So since I did half, I'm gonna do some banana too. Cause this is a tropical smoothie. This is not the regular smoothie, that's tropical. And then I'm just gonna add my ice in here. I don't have any more coconut milk, so I'm probably going to just not use the coconut milk this time, but I am going to use some ice and probably some water. So I'm just doing like a good amount of ice. I hope y'all can see this. Hold on, let me bring y'all in. Okay, that's better. I do like to bring y'all in and have y'all in close with me, but I don't like to have y'all too close. You know, like I'm tired of like every video where y'all are literally like all up in here, like right here, like everything is just super close, nothing's apart. So I have some previous frozen like mango smoothie that I had, so I'm going to try and melt some of this down just a bit so I can be able to cut cut me a block of it off and put it inside there. So I'm gonna just melt it enough where I can get this, I can get it out of the cup, and then I'm gonna try to put it on a plate or something. Girl, let me sit this in the sink and see if I can find a plate to put this in. Okay, this will work right here. And I really just want to loosen it up. Okay, so I'm just gonna pop it out of here. Oh, come on. There we go. So I'm just gonna pop this out of here, y'all. It's on this plate like this. So it's just this. It's previous frozen smoothie. So I'm gonna just take some of it and put it in there just to give my smoothie more of a mango taste. So I'm literally gonna cut this. Ooh, it cut pretty nice. So I'm just gonna cut this into chunks, like just chunks like this, and throw it right inside of my smoothie here. So I don't know, do I need another? Yeah, I'm gonna do one more little piece and just cut it into pieces just so I can have a real tropical smoothie. And then I'm gonna put the rest back in the cup, put it back in the freezer. Okay, so I did go ahead and add the rest of what I had for my coconut ice cream because I don't have any coconut milk, but I am gonna use the rest of this raw protein shake. It's strawberry milkshake, so I'm gonna use the rest of this raw right here protein shake. So I'm gonna pour the rest of that in here, just so that it's not so hard to blend up, because I have a lot of ice. I have the coconut ice cream, I have the chunks of the pineapple, I have frozen bananas, so I don't want my blender to not work. And then I'm also going to get a little bit of hot water. I'm gonna get a little bit of hot water, and then let me plug up my blender base. Y'all, the base of the blender looks like this. It's the Hamilton. Y'all have seen this before, but it has like the auto where you can where it's supposed to automatically like blend the smoothie and stuff, but it don't work. You still have to help it. Okay, so I just went ahead and set this up, but you still have to help this blender a bit, especially if you have a lot of contents in here like this, like a lot of frozen contents like I do. You still have to help it. So I just have some hot water to assist with anything breaking up, but it's going to get loud, so I'm going to cut this part off so that you don't hear the blender, but you can just watch what's being done. So yeah, I'm gonna bring y'all in a little bit closer and bring you down just a little bit so that you can actually see like what is going to be going on right here in the blender. So yeah, let me go ahead and blend up the smoothie. And then my hair almost matches my hair. Y'all see that? My hair. Okay. But anyways, let me go ahead and blend up the smoothie and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am super cozy. I have my really nice smoothie, y'all. My smoothie turned out so good. Like, look at this. Like, it turned out so thick, so smooth, and it's good. Only thing that I'm upset about is that it's not orange. I was hoping that I could get a thumbnail like with the orange hair, orange smoothie, but it's because I put the blueberries in it, but it's fine. It's still perfect. I love it. Okay, I'm sorry guys. I had to answer the phone and all types of stuff, and that phone call just lasted way longer than I expected it to. But yeah, I wanted to come on here just really quickly, y'all, and I have basically almost finished my smoothie. I did want to mention that I did add some probiotics in it. Last time, y'all, I told y'all I was looking for my bag of like probiotic powder, the acidophilus lactobacillus. This right here, this is the 200, it has 200 million. This is probiotic powder, and it just kind of looks like this. So if you guys do go and order any offline, you'll just be getting like probiotic powder like that's loose like this. And I did just add that to my smoothie, and I just stirred it in and drunk that because I just felt like I needed some additionals for my gut this morning. So I did add that. And the smoothie is really good. It has a good sweetness to it, and it has a good consistency to it. But that's not what we're here to talk about. I want to do a small haul. I'm going to grab a few things here. Yeah, I have had this Bath and Body Works box. And excuse that if y'all hear that, that's my dryer. I need to hurry up. But I've had this Bath and Body Works box for so long. Like, when I tell y'all so long, I have had this for so long. Let me scoot y'all back just a little bit, or I can scoot myself back some. But I have had this for so long, y'all. But I just wanted to show y'all a couple of things because I've been using this stuff, so some of these are empty. But I picked up this entire set. I believe this chocolate amber, I'm just gonna show one because I can't hold it all. But from Bath and Body Works, this chocolate amber set right here, this, we're starting with this. This is my favorite. From the packaging, y'all see the packaging? So from the packaging all the way down to the smell of it, this has vanilla orchard, honey chocolate, and warm amber. That's the scents that are in here. This is my favorite. I wish I would have gotten 2 or 3 or 4 of these body sprays and a lot more of these, because I don't know if they still have these available online. I will go and check, but these right here I love the smell of it. I love all of that. And then I told y'all I have been really into cherry fragrances lately, but this is my OG, my holy that I got. I think I bought this old cherry one a couple of times, but then I incorporated this new one that they had right here, which is this Sweetheart Cherry. This one, excuse me, this one is a little bit childish to me. In terms of the scent, it's a bit childish, and I don't really care for it. Like, my daughter has the same scent, and it gives like teenager. This one is a little bit more grown up, in my opinion, but the smell, it doesn't last a long time. So, I mean, it's a body spray, so I don't expect that. And then I also picked up this set. I do have the lotion for this too, but I don't have it in here because I've been using this stuff already. But I picked up this Guilty as a Fig. This one is more of a grown smell. The packaging is really pretty, but this is more of a grown-up smell to me. And it does give just slightly a bit of old lady. It has fig nectar, lush jasmine, and creamy musk. And I think the creamy musk is what gives that little scent of old lady in this, in my opinion. And I need to put on some gloss. Y'all, take a moment to appreciate the glitters. Can y'all see the glitters in this gloss? Like, I know y'all can see the glitters in this gloss. Come on now. Come on now. Y'all can see that. But yeah, I really like the fig, the Guilty as a Fig, but in my opinion, it's a little bit too much old lady, so I probably would not purchase that again. And then I also picked up this Bali mango, and the packaging is peeling. Like, this is peeling already. I've used this body wash in the shower. This is a bit too fruity for me. This has juicy mango, pink passion flower, and a luscious nectarine. It smells really, really good, but it's like way too fruity for me. Like, it's too fruity. I don't know, maybe because, and I have another cherry scent. Let me grab that. Let's see, where is it? Here, I have another one. I'm gonna show y'all that in this part over here, but I think I've gravitated more so towards like, I don't know, more subtle scents. I do like the amber. Amber is one of my favorite notes. So I use more of the chocolate amber stuff than I do anything else in the old cherry and the cherries. The other stuff that I bought, I don't really use that as much, but I probably wouldn't repurchase that Bali one or that Sweetheart cherry because it's too, it's like teenage spray for me. And then I also had picked up the bubble gum from their collection, which I gave it to one of my daughter's friends. I picked up some another amber one, but I gave it to my son for his girlfriend. And then I picked up a lot of other items, such as I picked up this Victoria's Secret coconut milk and rose. This is a shower body scrub. I picked this up. And I also picked up some hand soaps. Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all, I had got another call. But I went ahead and told my husband I was gonna call him back because I'm not gonna sit on the phone for another hour or so because I need to get this haul done. But yeah, let me go ahead and continue. All I was saying was that I think I've bought more things like over that time alongside that stuff. I bought hand soaps. Like, these are basically empties here now, but I bought hand soaps. This one was the bergamot and cedar. This one was the one I bought for my husband. This is a good scent for men because he likes their hand soaps. And I bought the Lakeside Life. These two are good fragrances for men right here if you're looking for, and then they're blue, so perfect for winter. This one here has fresh bergamot, white musk, and cedar. And this one has bergamot, wild sage, and touch of evergreen. So he liked these. These are empties, and you can buy refills and refill the packages so you don't have to throw them away. This one looks really, really chic and really modern, like if you are into that type of stuff for your bathroom. And this one is more decorative, where guests will not know if it's for a man or a woman. But yeah, I bought those, and then I'm gonna stick with products for right now, and then I'm gonna move on into some cheap perfume finds and things like that that I got. But the product I found, this one, this is probably old, but this is Good Molecules Gentle Retinol Cream. The actual is this right here. The actual cream is in my room in there. I'm not gonna go and get it. I'm not gonna go and get it because you guys should know what it looks like. But I have been using this. I use this like around my mouth for a little while. I don't really know how I feel about it. I will say that it makes my skin really, really shiny after I use it. But I feel as if it was starting to break me out, where I would get like these little small micro bumps like right around this area and right like on my forehead. So I stopped using that. I still have some left in the tube, but I still had to stop using it. The next thing that I did get, this is empty as well, because I told you guys I've had this stuff for months. So remember when I was telling y'all about this cream that was so thick and this, that, and I was using it on my face and on my feet and stuff like that? It was this right here. It's called Donkey Steam. So this Donkey Steam right here is what I was using. And the jar, it just looks like this. So you have like the little donkey on here, and then it has the word Donkey Steam. So mine is completely 100% empty, honey. There's nothing inside the jar, but the packaging is really cute. And this right here is what I was using. I got this from Amazon. This is soft donkey milk. Will keep your skin moisture and moisture. They probably meant to say moisturized, and make the skin more moist and smooth. It does keep your skin moisturized 100%, and it does make your skin smooth. So if you suffer from dry skin, especially in the wintertime, this will be your best friend. This will be your best friend. Okay, see this donkey steam? This will be your best friend. And it's actually made with let me see, the ingredients is water and donkey oil. Okay, donkey oil. So check this out on Amazon. I'm not gonna go too far into detail with that, but I did use that for about a month, and I will say that you don't need but a small amount, and it lasts a really long time. And if I wouldn't have been using it on my feet also, I probably would still have some. But it's really good. It's very moisturizing. This is not a paid sponsorship, by the way, but it should be. But I'm just putting y'all on because I don't gatekeep on stuff. I just tell y'all what it is. If I like it, I'll tell you. And then I also was using this right here, this collagen coating hair and muscle curl cream. This is super cute as well. Nice packaging. I really love that. The bottle, the inside of the bottle looks like this. So this is the actual packaging here. It looks just like this. So I was using this cream here as well, and it almost matches my hair. Am I obsessed with like finding things that match my hair? Like, come on. But yeah, I was using that, and I like to use this on my hair and my daughter's hair. So like after you take a shower or you wash your hair or whatever, you just add a little bit of that cream on your hair, and it does define your hair. It doesn't do a lot to define it, but it does keep it moisturized. So this is something that I really do like, that I have been using, and I've used it for quite some time. Now y'all, I'm gonna move on to Five Below. Y'all, I picked up these really cute shoes. I'm gonna just show y'all these first. They look a little crazy because I've been wearing them, but this was one pair of slippers that I picked up from Five Below for like $5. Some little moo cow slippers. They are dirty, but I have had those for a minute. And then, like I said, I have been so obsessed with cherries, so I also picked up this pair. This pair is brand new. I have not worn this pair yet, but these look super soft and cute and comfortable. And I got these from Five Below. I just got them in a 9 because I wanted them to fit kind of big, like just not too big, but kind of big. So I got them in a 9. And yeah, these are so cute. They're pink. They have like the cherry hearts on the front, and they are super cute, and they feel like they're going to be very comfortable on the feet. But I got these from Five Below. These were $5.55. And then I also, sticking with the cherry family, I picked up this backpack. I think I showed y'all this when I was in Five Below, but it had the cute cherry zipper chain right here. So I picked up this cute cheetah bag here from Five Below as well, which I was very happy with that. And then my daughter also got one. And then y'all, if y'all did not know, Five Below has perfumes. So I chose 4 fragrances. My daughter also chose some, but I'm not gonna go in her room and get hers. I'll just show you mine. But I chose 4 fragrances. And the first one that I got, I think it was supposed to be a dupe of like a Sabrina Carpenter fragrance or something, if I'm not mistaken. But I got this one, which is called Sweet Treat Cherry Darling. And it looks like this. This is the box that it came in. And then this is the actual perfume package right here. So this came from Five Below. This was $5. I think this was $5 exactly. And then it just has this top right here. It does have the scent of cherry, but it's more of a very light body spray mist. It almost does remind me of the Old Cherry from Bath and Body Works. So I picked up this. It came in this packaging. This is how it looks. It's pretty heavy. It's pretty heavy. It's not cheap like plasticky material. It's pretty heavy, and it's really cute. And this is a nice cheap perfume find and buy if you want to start like a perfume collection, but you don't have money to be spending like, you know, 60, 70, 80, 100, 200, $400 on perfume. Just go to Five Below and smell all of their scents, and you'll be able to find a couple of dupes. Some of them are spot on, some of them smell good, some of them don't, but this was one of the ones that I picked up. So it was this one right here, which is cherry. If you are into cherry, you can pick this one up at Five Below. And then I also picked up this elixir one right here. Now this one is more of a fresh scent, and I'll show you what the actual bottle looks like. So the actual bottle looks just like this, and it just says elixir on the front. This one to me is more of a fresh smell, like more of a fresh florally type of smell. Like it has like a florally, almost a soap smell, like a fresh soap smell. So I picked this one up. I don't know if any of these have the notes on them. Let's see. Yeah, the notes, it says on this one is ice cream, pistachio, and bergamot. I don't really smell the ice cream, but I do, or the pistachio, but I do smell the bergamot in here. So that's probably where the fresh smell that I'm smelling is coming from, because I don't really smell the ice cream that they're talking about. But this is another find from Five Below. This is called Elixir, and it is a glass bottle, and it is quite heavy, and it was $5. The next one I picked up was by Kimberly Silhouette Trinity, and it looks like this right here. Super cute packaging. It almost gives me the thought of the Billie Eilish type style. Like it almost puts me in the mind of Billie Eilish, because this is the bottle here. So this is really, really pretty. This right here is more to me of a masculine type of scent. And let's see if this one has the notes on it. I don't think this one has the notes. No, this one does not have the notes on it, but this one to me is a little bit more masculine. Like it has more of a stronger, some sort of a woody note to it. Like it has some sort of a woody note. I'm not a perfumist, like a person that knows notes and all that, but this right here, to me, it smells just a little bit more masculine on the skin. Like it has some type of cedar or some type of woody note in it. I do smell a little bit of vanilla, but not a lot. It's more, I smell more pepper, like a peppery type of note in this. But this is the one here, Kimberly Silhouette, the Trinity one. This is another find at Five Below right here, and this one was also $5, so y'all can go and pick that up if you are into woody, more peppery type of fragrances. And then the last one that I picked up, which is one of my favorites out of the 4 that I got, is this Paris Lights. So the Paris Lights, the box looks like this, and the bottle is so pretty, looks like this. So this is the perfume bottle for the Paris Lights. Y'all, please excuse my dryer, I'm sorry. This is the perfume bottle for the Paris Lights. It is so pretty. It even has like these little holographic sparkles, and this one is more sweet. So this one, I'm actually gonna spray this one on. It's more sweet and fresh. Like, I don't even think this one comes with the notes. I wish these would have came with the notes so I could have told you guys, but if I had to guess, it smells like it has some sort of a pear in it. It's definitely got pear in it, some sort of a pear or fruit note, and it has like a fresh flower florally smell. So if I had to choose between my favorites, I would say that my favorites would be this Elixir here and this one right here. These are my 2 favorites, and then it'll be the cherry, and then the last one would be the Kimberly. But this is what the Paris Lights looks like here, and also, like I said, it came from Five Below for $5. So if you are looking for more of a affordable perfume type of collection, like you're more so into affordability, you know, when it comes, now I can start using this stuff, I'm so happy. But when it comes to affordability, all of us can't afford to go out and purchase and spend all that money on perfume. So these are good options right here, good options and buys that I found were good at Five Below, and you guys can go and check those out also. And then the last thing I have is a big bag of lashes from the Dollar Tree. And y'all, I stock up on these LA lashes from the Dollar Tree. I stock up on these lashes. These lashes, the LA Colors Dramatic Lash in this light pink box. I stock up on these lashes, y'all. I stock up, okay? And then I also found a really cute gloss. I got this gloss here. I have not tried this yet, but the packaging was so cute. It reminded me of this cherry bottle. It reminded me of this, like, so if I was to do like a little collective, I would take a picture with these two next to each other. And then I also picked up this Bold and Bright lipstick from the Dollar Tree as well. Has really cute packaging. And I already used the brown one, so let me see if I can find the brown one. I don't know. Is it over here? I don't know where I put the brown one, you guys. Oh, here it is. I had already took it out. So this is what it looks like taken out. So it kind of reminds me of like a Maybelline package, but it's kind of, these are basically the same. But I've already been using the brown one, and the brown one, it swatches like this. So this is the color of the brown one. It's really creamy and it's very pigmented for it to have been $1.25. And the Dollar Tree has started going up because some of this stuff was $1.50 instead of it being $1.25. So yeah, the Dollar Tree has started to increase their prices. As more people talk about them, the more they go up on the price. And then I also picked up some lip balms, which also have that drippy chocolate cherry looking effect here. So I picked up these lip balms as well, just so I can have some more lippies to add to my collection. So I did pick up quite a bit of lippies from the Dollar Tree right here. So these are my lippies that I picked up, which are really good. They're actually really good, really good in the affordability range. I also have some clothes, y'all, but that'll probably be in another haul because this one has been going on for a minute. I'm gonna finish up, but I also picked up 2 makeup brushes from the Dollar Tree. One is purple and one is green. I just picked these up. Ain't like I do my makeup like all the time, but when I do, I would like to have some nice brushes to use, and these are pretty soft. Can y'all see that? These are pretty soft. Y'all see that? But they are shedding, honey. Like, they're shedding. Like, they're shedding like my mom's cats. So I don't know about them, but they were $1.25, so I can't really complain. But yeah, that's what I have. And I just have the rest. Oh, and I picked up some nails from the Dollar Tree as well. And I might just pop these on today because I like this color. Like, I've really been into the burgundy cherries and everything. And y'all will see that when I do my clothing haul. I don't have a lot of clothes. I just have a few pieces, but y'all will see that when I do that haul. I also picked up a Marie Claire dual-ended brow pencil. I had opened this up, but I picked up this brow pencil from the Dollar Tree. And like I said, you guys, a bunch of lashes. Now, the only different lashes that I did get besides those pink ones by LA Color were these right here. I got these lashes. One is the Ardell Professional and the other one is Ione. We actually sell Ione in the shop, but these right here are the different ones that I may try. Like, when I'm feeling fancy, I probably will throw these on. But I did not get anything but like these two out of the different ones, and I really love the packaging on this Ardell one. But that's really it. And then all the rest of these, you guys, inside this bag are all basically the LA colors. Like, all LA colors. Like, if y'all have not used the LA Color lashes, what are you using? Because these right here look so natural. They are so thin And then if you want, you can reuse them, but I just throw mine away after my use because I wear them for like a week or so. So yeah, if you would like to reuse them, you can reuse them. I have reused them, but now since I have so many of them, I just kind of throw them away. I don't reuse my lashes because I wear them for like a week or so at a time. I even wash my face and my lashes. Right now, I do not have on strips. I have on individuals. I actually, oh yeah, let me show y'all. I have these individuals on right now. So I have been using these. These are the Allure lashes. I think I got these from Walmart. Allures from, these came from Walmart. These are easy to pop on too. So, and this is how these look. So I have the Allures on from here to about here. So I have like the 10-inch and 12-inch, and then these are like my different lashes on the end. Again, the 10-inch to 12-inch, and then just these lashes on the end are like a longer length from my other individuals. But yeah, that's what I basically have. That's what I use. Someone called? What? No. Okay, yeah. Oh, my mom. But yeah, that's basically what I had. That's what I used. I'm gonna call my mom back and put all this stuff away because I have so much stuff out. But I did want to come and do a quick haul with you guys for that, and then I will do another haul with my clothes because at least I can start using this stuff here. So I'm gonna put all of this stuff away because I have been dying to use my perfumes and stuff like that and just put them in there on the shelf. So now I can be able to do that. I can go ahead and start using my perfumes, which I'm so happy about. But yeah, that was my haul. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that for these collectives, and definitely make sure you run to Five Below and find you some perfumes. These are cheaper perfume alternatives. If you cannot afford to go out and spend a check on perfumes, you can do that. Let me answer my mom because she keeps calling you guys, and I will see y'all in my next video. Hello? So good morning, y'all. It is 10:17. It's Thursday, December the 4th. Y'all, I'm about to do a mousse. I already actually did it, but I wanted to come on here and show y'all because this is my old school mousse from back in the day when I was like selling products in hair. This is my Black Phoenix in the Clouds foaming mousse. So y'all, I remember when I told y'all that y'all could like do, I'm gonna come up close, that y'all could do things with the jelly, that I basically mold my hair down with the jelly. I also mold my hair down using this mousse too, but I just prefer to do the actual jelly mousse with the gel, so that, I mean, not jelly mousse with the gel. What am I saying? Jelly mold with the gel, because it lasts longer. This one right here will only last a few days. And because I'm not always into like doing something to my hair every day, I prefer to use the gel. But for today, I'm just going to use this mousse because I want to get more precise swirls in my head. So I'm just using the mousse, and it doesn't get flaky and all that stuff, so I can use as much as I need to use, get my hair as moussed up as I need to. But I'm basically just putting all this mousse over here, and I've seen a lot of people have started to cut their hair off too, girl. It must be a change for the new year coming up with these big chops and all that stuff. So yeah, new year, new changes. So I'm just gonna mold and swivel my hair. I just want to do my little swivels, and it almost gives me like a helmet, like a helmet look, child. So I don't know, but we just gonna thug it out because my hair is not really getting that long in the front as much as I want. So I was thinking about actually putting a closure over like my top part, almost like a topper, Like some of my client toppers, my clients will order toppers and stuff, some of my Caucasian clients. And I was thinking about, I don't want a topper per se, but I was just thinking about putting a closure over the top part of my head like a topper, so that, like a toupee almost, so that I can be able to get fullness and length in the front. So what I do like about mousse applications like this is that I can be able to do my swirls however I want. Like, girl, you got to be fired with that comb, but I can be able to design my swirls like this, you know, like do the little fancy little swivels like this, like have some of them going in this direction, some of them going in another direction. So I can just do them like really, really fancy. That's what I like about the mousse. And I can keep kind of doing it because the gel dries really, really fast and you have to work fast. The mousse dries fast too, but the gel dries faster. So I have to hurry up, and like I have to literally hurry up. All this stuff that I'm doing right here, I would not be able to do with the gel because it dries so quick. So I would have to like really literally hurry up, do the swivels that I can do, get what I can get out of it, and then be done, because it will be dry within like a few seconds. So that's what I like about the gel, but it will last about 2 weeks. But the mousse, I have a little bit more playtime to do what I need to do. And this right here looks white because this is like my second or third time doing this within a couple of days. So I probably will end up having to wash my hair soon, but for the most part, this is just how it's looking right now. And I'm just doing it flat, just like this. I don't know what the back looks like. Y'all, what does the back look like? Like, what is the back giving? Is it looking crazy? Because I was trying to like do a little something here on the side, and then just kind of like make me a little thing right there. So if the back look crazy, let me know in the comments, okay? But that's what I'm doing. But yeah, I've seen a lot of girls doing big chops and stuff, and like kind of cutting their hair, starting over, you know, things like that. Because I know I cut my hair for the purpose of a lot of damage. That's number one. I had a lot of damage from me doing a quick weave and not doing it properly. So I had a lot of damage from that. And also, my hair just wasn't growing. So I decided to just cut it. I figure I'll just cut it, color it, and keep it like this. But y'all, short hair is a lot of maintenance. Do not be fooled. Just because the hair is short, honey, does not mean that you're not finna have to maintenance this hair. Like, it is a lot of maintenance on a daily basis, especially when you do not mold it or have it in like a stable, like a really, really low cut where it's barely anything there and you can just wake up and go, or wake up and slap a wig on. You will be maintaining your hair every day, what I noticed. Okay, y'all, my husband called, but I just wanted to show you real quick before I tie my hair down. This is what it looks like after it has like the mousse mold. It's still mousse and stuff around here, but this is what it looks like in the back, and this is what it looks like all the way around. So yeah, that's what my hair looks like. Yeah, but this is what my hair looks like, you know. So yeah, I'll be back a little bit later to show y'all what it looks like after I take the wrap off of it. Okay, y'all, so one more thing I wanted to share with y'all. Let me take this out. I do like to wet my hands just a little bit and just go over my hair just a little bit with water. Just a little bit. Just put a little water over it, over top of the mousse. I like to do that personally. It's a personal preference for me, just so that when I do put my scarf on and stuff like that, it won't stick to my head. Like, it won't stick to my head and start peeling and all that stuff. Like, because I'm using this type of scarf, I don't have any of those strips. I only have this. So I'm gonna start in the back and just like wrap it old school. Y'all know how they used to do the old school wrap. And then I'm going to just go around like this. Make sure I get the top and the back too, because I'm gonna wrap it around the top and the back. And then I'm just going to end off in the back right here, because I don't want that little dent over the front part of my head. I don't want that dent, so I'm going to wrap it and just end off like this with a little bow in the back at the bottom. So everything else is wrapped and flattened. I'll probably pull my sideburns out and then pull this part down over. I hope y'all can see that. Pull this part down over those areas. The only thing that's left out is my sideburns, but they're basically already dry, so I don't need to rewrap those or any of that stuff or remousse them. But for the most part, I'm gonna have this on my head for, I don't know, a couple of hours, maybe an hour or two, because I don't have a dryer to sit under. So I'm gonna have this on my head for probably an hour or two or something like that until it I hate the lighting in here in this bathroom, but until it actually finishes drying, and then I'll come back. I'm gonna put a little bit of moisturizer on it, and then I'm gonna comb it out. So I prefer to use this to just mold it, and then it stays shiny, it stays slick, it stays flat. I just enjoy using this more than the mousse. But for now, I stay getting phone calls, y'all, and most of the money are probably a damn bill collector, or a spam call. And I don't understand Verizon, why y'all always allowing spam callers to come through on a person's phone. Like, how did they even get my number? Did y'all give it to them? Did y'all sell it to them? Because how did they even get my phone number to be calling? Like, I get literally, I can say probably about 30 scam calls a day where it says potential spam. And I'm just like, how do these people get my number? I don't sign up for anything. I don't really put my phone numbers into nothing. And then I did notice that when you go on every website for companies, it's always this cookies thing is popping up. So they're basically selling your fucking information to these companies. And then they just harass until they can catch somebody. But I digress. Back to the hair. I'm going to let this sit. I do prefer my jelly, but this time I did the mousse because I just didn't really feel like I wanted to do my swivels, and I wanted to get a little bit more design. So I just did that instead, because with that gel, I have to work super fast, and it's like, hurry up. And that's just how it is, and it stays like that. So I didn't want that this time. And then I'm also going to wash my hair again. Probably this weekend, I'm probably going to wash my hair again, do another conditioner on my hair, and that's basically it. But that's how I do my little wraps and stuff using the mousse. I know that it was all over the place and it was paused because I kept getting calls, but that's basically like the gist of how I do my hair when I'm wrapping it with mousse. And I just wanted to show y'all that. But I'm about to go in here, and it's gonna get dark. I'm about to go in here, and I need to set up on my laptop for a second. I actually need to set up on my laptop for a second and start looking around for like plane tickets and stuff, because the earlier that I get a plane ticket, the cheaper it will be. So I need to start like searching for plane tickets so I can get to Phoenix, because the upcoming Christmas holiday and all that stuff is coming up. So I'll be in Phoenix for a couple of weeks, and I just wanted to search and see what was up with the ticket prices and how long I would have. But this is what I use, y'all. The mousse to do my hair, and look how shiny the mousse has the hair. Like, the mousse has the hair super duper shiny. Y'all can see my little sideburn is still drying, but y'all can see my sideburn is shiny, and that's from this here. So yeah, but anyways, y'all, I'll catch y'all a little bit later on, probably when I'm picking my daughter up from school. But it's a gloomy day, so if I don't, then I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, and okay, y'all, I wanted to show y'all, I actually just made these two vitamins here. That's why the mess is here. My powder is out. But I'm just going to take two of these vitamins right here that I mixed up for myself. Here are my little capsules that I just refill. I'm not using any probiotic powder today, so I just have that here next to my time to detox stuff. But I'm probably going to make me also two neem powder tablets. So what I have mixed in here is neem and nettle leaf powder. So I'm probably gonna mix me up two of those and just take two of these capsules and two of the neems today. So I'm just gonna take out, y'all seen me do this before, but I'm just gonna take out my two capsules. Oh, don't fall. Okay, take out my two capsules and sit them here so that I can be able to mix up my vitamins and stuff like that. These two right here, these two vitamins right here that I mixed up, these are lion's mane vitamins. So I just have some organic lion's mane powder in here. I told you guys, if you are making your own supplements, you need to make sure you're getting organic. Get organic, and make sure you get the 00 size pills, because that's like the standard pill that a lot of companies use when they're issuing out supplements. I can't really give you measurements. I just know to do like the 00 pill. So I have two lion's mane tablets here, and I'm gonna turn the camera around. If y'all didn't know, and please excuse my head, okay? So if y'all didn't know, because I am gonna take these lion's mane ones here. If you just look up lion's mane, it and like all the benefits and stuff like that. Okay, that's all the lights, good. Yeah, if you just look up lion's mane, you'll see that it has like so many different benefits and stuff. Like for lion's mane, you get like it has digestive health. It helps with brain functionality. It's actually vegan. It actually helps with I don't know what that smell is. Yeah, anyways, it's vegan. It helps, I know it helps with your brain, like if you're having brain fogs, all that stuff. But lion's mane is just the form of a mushroom. It's a mushroom, and it's blended up into a powder. So all you have to do is just look for like organic lion's mane powder, and then you can find it. But it has all types of benefits. I'm going to put my supplements back in here. But yeah, it's like a natural superfood. You can get a lot of benefits out of lion's mane, something that I didn't know. I actually started buying it because my husband was having so many issues with himself, like in the meaning of his digestive health, my digestive health. I didn't really take lion's mane. I don't know why, but I was just literally only giving it to him because I was just like, well, he needs it, like maybe I can just give it to him to take or whatever. But I feel like I need it too, and I should have been taking it too, but I wasn't. So I'm just gonna take me two lion's mane supplements, give me some water here, and I'm gonna do half cold water and more so hot water, because I just want to take it with like warm water. It's best to take stuff with warm water so that it gets into your digestive system better. So I'm going to take my supplements with some warm water. Not lukewarm, but like warm to almost hot. And I do like to take it with like 10 ounces of water. I don't even know what 10 ounces of water is, to be honest. I don't know what 10 ounces of water is, but honey, I just take it with a full glass of water, like how much ever water I can find. Let me fill it up some more. Y'all see the steam? Yeah, I'm just taking it with warm water. And warm water, y'all, even if you're not taking vitamins, warm water is good for digestion and digestive health, because it does help for it to open you up, especially if you drink it early in the morning. It's like an old Chinese like remedy or something like that. That's why a lot of them drink a lot of hot teas all the time, because it's just basically helping them with their digestive system. And it does, if you are having problems, if you are constipated and you're having problems moving bowels and things like that, try drinking you some warm water early in the morning. And when I say warm, I don't mean lukewarm where it's almost cool, like where you can still see a little bit of the steam, but it's still drinkable. That's what I mean by warm. Okay, I just want to make sure that gets into my system. But yeah, let me see if I can sit y'all down. Can I sit y'all down? Hold on, let me get my tripod. Okay, I'm back, y'all. So I had to put away some of that stuff, and I wanted to turn my camera around, and then I also wanted to cut on my rotation camera because I told y'all I need to really start using it more. So I'm hands-free. So yeah, but this is like what it looks like here, the Lion's Mane powder. It's this color, like it's, girl, don't tell me it's matching my hair. Well, it's matching my hair when it's dry. My hair is drying underneath here still. It's still a bit damp, but it's drying. I was gonna take this off and show y'all because I did promise to come back and show y'all because it's like 85% dry. So I can stand to take it off and show y'all like how it looks molded down. Don't mind that little bit, but this is how it kind of looks molded all the way down, like now that it's dried. And I just have like little ripples in it. I am gonna go and comb this out, and then I'm gonna take and hit it with the hot iron or whatever, honey. We're gonna toss that over there on the couch. But it's like 80% give or take dry. It still didn't really lay down as flat in the back because I need some of those little black strips or whatever. I wish I had some of those black strips to go over my head, but when I comb it out and hit it with the hot tool, it will be good. Let me show y'all what the hot tool looks like. Hold on. Okay, so this little thing here is the hot tool that I use. This one is Terravix, this brand right here. I got this off of Amazon. I got this off of Amazon a long time ago, even before I cut my hair. I actually got this when I was wearing wigs a lot and I was like curling the little baby hairs on the side, and that's what I bought this for. But this is perfect for now that I have cut my hair, because I just go, after I brush this out, I'm just gonna go and just, you know, do me a few little ripples here and there or whatever in the top of my head. But that's what I'm doing. And I just took my Lion's Mane, and then y'all, another reason why I took the Lion's Mane today is because I just been feeling so sluggish. I don't know if it's the weather. I don't know if it's because like I'm just going off of an energy drink crash, because I have one more energy drink left and I'm trying to like savor it before I try to run back to a store, because like right now money is a little bit tight, so I'm trying to budget as much as possible. So I don't want to go and be purchasing things I don't need. But I'm taking the Lion's Mane as well, because Lion's Mane does have energy boosting. You get energy boost from it, mental clarity. It also helps with strengthening your immune system. Like I said, digestive health, like that's another main factor why I was taking it. But I was just like, I am so low on energy, like I need something like to help me with energy. So yeah, that's why I've been taking that. But I am about to do my neem powder. My neem powder is, y'all, if you're OG and you know, you've seen this at my old house. You've seen this powder, this green powder at my old place that we were at before here. So if you are an OG follower, you know what this is. When I was first making my supplements like 2 years or so ago. So I've been making my own vitamins now for going on 3 years, and I'm happy with the results because I haven't really had to buy vitamins in the store. Like I thank God that I don't get sick that often. Like I don't catch colds and all that stuff that often, and I contribute that a lot to taking control over my health. And not just, I'm not saying don't go to a doctor. I'm not saying that, because you do need to go to a doctor for specific things. Just like I need to go to a doctor for my foot, for my leg, you know, for my back. I need to. I know I need to. I'm past due, but I can't afford a doctor's bill right now. So I just try to keep my body moving. I try to do stretches. I try to do, you know, massages on my legs just to keep circulation. But I know I do need to go and see a doctor for that. So I'm not saying that I'm just anti-doctor where just don't go, you know, but I am more so, I'll say about 90% I'm into my holistics. Like, I'm into my holistics for myself, for my family. If I can look it up and research it and figure out what I need to do based on what I'm feeling or what my family is feeling, I'm gonna do it. If I can use telemedicine instead of going sitting up in a doctor's office and paying all that money just to sit there and wait almost an hour after my appointment to see a doctor just for them to tell me, oh, well, just keep doing what you're doing at home. Oh, but that'll be $200 and something plus that's not including the extras behind that for all the other people that came in. So at the end of the day, that's $400. Like, no, like, if I can avoid all of that, I'm gonna do it. But I stopped trusting doctors back in 2015 when I had a miscarriage, and I saw some videos circulating, y'all. So this is like a quick small story time. So I saw this video circulating about this nurse up in Dallas that just sat there and basically ignored this black woman who was in labor. And it kind of reminded me of when I was pregnant with my daughter back in 2011, and we were living in Arizona at the time, and I had to go to this hospital, Banner Desert. So I went to the hospital, like, y'all, I was having contractions. Like, I was having contractions back to back, couple minutes apart. I went there. The lady who saw me and delivered me, she wasn't even supposed to be my delivery doctor. I had a man, but he happened to not be there during that time. But I went there and I was dilated 4 centimeters already when I got to the hospital. She sent me back home and was just like, oh, well, just go back home. You're not ready yet. I was dilated 4 centimeters. I remember when I was in Florida and I had my son, when I was dilated 4 centimeters, honey, they kept me. I wasn't going anywhere until I delivered a baby. So I don't know what happened, but white women are definitely in the industry. Some of you all, you are in that nursing industry for the same reasons that some of your men become police officers. And I'm just going to say it. So you have to watch out for that, black women, and be careful. It's no blow against them, but you know what you're doing. Like, a lot of them know what we're doing. Let's just be clear. Let's stop pretending like we don't know what's happening here. It's almost 2026. It's time for us to speak out and stop holding stuff in and talking about it in secret and chatting about it and gossiping about it at the workplace, but then it's still happening and nothing's being done. But like, y'all, she literally sent me home. And then when I got home, I laid down because I was in so much pain. And then all of a sudden I felt something that felt like a punch, like something punched through my vagina. And that was my water breaking. And so my husband, like, he was in a panic. So we got back to the hospital. By the time we got to the hospital, I was already dilated, basically in labor. And then I had to sit for a few minutes and wait. I didn't sit as long as that other sister said, like, as long as the other lady said. I didn't sit that long. I give them that. But then when I got into the labor room, like, I literally was screaming and begging and hollering for, like, pain. Like, I was in so much pain. Like, please give me an epidural. Please, 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 can I get an epidural? Like, please, 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 please. They wouldn't give me anything. They were just like, well, no, it's too late for you to have one. You're just going to have to do a natural birth. It was 2 white ladies. And one of them was the midwife. The other one was the delivery. And I think the delivery person, her name was Catherine something. I would have to try to dig up my daughter's birth certificate to see what the doctor's name was on there. But she literally, they forced me to have a natural birth. And when I tell you, that was the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. And after that, I told myself, if I can endure, I just thank God that I was able to do the natural birth and not die on the table. But I told myself, if I can endure a pain like that, I can endure this pain in my leg, this pain in my back. You know, I can endure it without going to a hospital. And then after that, I feel like that did do a lot to damage my digestive health, because if you guys did not know, when women are giving birth and having children, all that stuff, it compacts down onto your pelvis, onto your intestines, into all, like, it does a lot. Like, childbirth does a lot of damage. And when you're being improperly handled, that can cause even more damage. So like after that birth, like, you know, some years went on, I did get pregnant again in like 2015. And then I ended up like basically having a miscarriage that same year that I got pregnant. It was actually April Fool's Day that I had a miscarriage. And I went to Seton Medical. It was a small, very small town hospital. Went to Seton Medical Hospital. Once again, it was supposed to be a doctor, a male doctor that was helping me along the way with OBGYN. But then once I got into there and I was like bleeding heavily, that's what made me go to the hospital. And then once I got there, like I was waiting. And then I got into the room to do the ultrasound, and the white nurse that was doing my ultrasound, she was like putting the machine over my stomach to show, you know, how they view the baby and all that stuff. So right then at that point, she must have saw that there was no heartbeat on the fetus. And instead of her just, you know, saying or whatever, or letting me know while I'm asking questions like, what's going on? Is the baby okay? Is everything all right? You know, she was just like, well, I'm not going to be the one to tell you. And then she literally walked out of the room. I put my hand on the Bible. That's exactly what she said. And she walked out of the room. And then later on, you know, I got a call from my actual doctor, Mark Lowball. And he told me, he was like, you know, unfortunately, the things came back and the baby doesn't have a heartbeat. So you have to go in for a DNC. When he told me that, I literally, like I went into the restroom, because before I even got home, a lot of the fluids and stuff, when I got home, before I got to the hospital, a lot was coming out, so much of it. And then, I think, I went home after a while because they sent me home while I still was bleeding. And then, a lot of whatever the pregnancy stuff, it passed, and then I had to come back up there for a DNC. And when I went up there, y'all, when I tell y'all, it was this white lady, once again, that had to do the DNC. I don't even think I needed it, but I didn't know because I was ignorant to medical at the time and like ignorant to my body. And instead of me just, you know, I trusted the medical professionals. So I let them do it. My mom was in the room. My daughter was there, like that. She was smaller at the time. And like, she did something to me where she did something to me during that DNC. And ever since then, I have not been able to get pregnant. And it's been almost 11 years. Like ever since she did that, like she literally did something to me, and then she looked directly at me when I yelled out in pain, because whatever when she put the tool in there, whatever she did, it was so painful that I yelled out in pain. And then she looked at me like that, like, you know, like she got the job done or something. And then she was like, that's it, that's all we have to do. So I feel like she either did something to scar my cervix, where it's hard for me to get pregnant after that, because DNCs can cause infertility also if you get it and it scars the cervix, and sometimes you have to have surgery to get that scar tissue removed, you know, because it could have been an array of things. But I can't blame it on the natural birth because I got pregnant after that. But the DNC that I got from that white nurse, who wasn't even supposed to be performing it in the first place, I believe that she did something to me purposely and scarred my cervix to prevent me from getting pregnant. Because y'all, evil does exist in this world. And just because somebody smiles in your face, or they come to you in the form of a doctor, or in the form of a pastor, or in the form of a police officer, or a friendly old grocery store worker, it does not mean that on the inside that they are not evil or wicked ass people. So that's something that we really need to understand and pay attention to. But that was my little story time of the day, y'all. But that's why, like, that's why I started like researching, doing a whole bunch of stuff, and just caring for myself and my family at home, because I stopped trusting doctors then. Like once that happened, I started doing a whole bunch of research, and I just stopped trusting doctors then. And from that point on, that's when I started like saying, like, I'm just going to, whatever I feel like is wrong with me, I'll just handle it at home. If it's not something that I know that deep down inside I need to go to a hospital, I'll handle it at home, because I do not trust doctors at this point, especially with handling of me as a black woman, my husband as a black man, my daughter as a black young girl, And my son at the time, thank God he's in the military because he gets better care than we do. But like, I do not trust them to handle me. And then a lot of the time, some of them will get offended if you go in there and you're asking for a black doctor. I'm not saying that they can't do things too, but sometimes they get offended when you ask for a black doctor. So to avoid all that confusion and all that nonsense, I just do what I do for myself and my family at home because of my experience with doctors and nurses and all that stuff. So, you know, and then some of the Hispanics are no better. They're just rude. Like, they're just rude by mouth. Some of them, like, they have an attitude immediately when you come up there and ask them for something. So I just be like, you know what, y'all are in the wrong profession. Like, some of y'all with these attitudes and all that stuff because somebody's asking y'all something, y'all are working in the wrong place. Y'all need to be at food stamp line, or y'all need to be at, you know, some other place, the airport, like some place where catching an attitude is normal, like, you know, because of the rush that you have. But like, working in a hospital where people are sick and need help and y'all catching attitudes, y'all need to be working there, you know. And that's not the only racism story that I have. I have another one with a whole different hospital, but that's neither here nor there because I left a bad review for that hospital on Google. So, you know, I just stick with my things and what I have going on. I know that was a long-winded story time, but like, I just stick with what works for me. But y'all, I am filling up these pills right now. My neem pills. I'm almost done. So I have one filled up already. I don't want to show y'all my hands because they're so gross, but I am going to one day I'm going to get me a pill filler, one of those little machines where you can put all the capsules into there and then just pour the powder over top and scrape the top of the powders off to even it out. I am going to get me one of those one of these days, so it'll be a lot easier for me to fill my vitamins up, and it'll also make it where I can make a lot of them at once instead of 1 or 2 pills at a time, because I take my pills a lot of the time, sometimes on a daily, sometimes every other couple of days, or if I feel good, I'll slow down, which I probably should stay consistent, but I'll slow down for a while, give my body a chance to like detox and everything, and then I may go back to, you know, if I feel like my body is starting to act up again in certain areas, I'll be like, okay, it's time for me to start taking my neem, or it's time for me to take, you know, my lion's mane or a detox pill. So that's basically what I have been doing and how I have been maintaining my health over the years without seeing a doctor. And I just pray that I'm able to continue on. And I am curious to try my girl Time, the infamous new vitamin line that she has coming out, because I know she put a lot of thought and effort into that. So I'm happy to support them. But yeah, for now, y'all, this is what my 2 neem pills are looking like. Excuse my hands. Please excuse my hands. Okay? But this is what my 2 neem pills are looking like. So I'm going to take those. And yeah, that'll be my supplements for today. I don't need my detox ones, but that'll be my supplements for today. 2 neem pills with nettle leaf and 2 lion's mane pills. So yeah. But anyway, I've chatted enough. And I hope you guys like my hair. Hope you like my hair. I'm gonna brush this out and I'm gonna go and curl and fluff it up. So yeah, I'll be back after a while. I'll see y'all a little bit later.